like day numbers 7 and 8. So this is retro. We're going backwards in time because a couple of things. One, a lot of people were sick on these days. So Caitlin wasn't feeling the greatest, and she had to do that and endure that on the longest drive of the entire journey.
It was miserable. I questioned if I would live.
She did.
And I did live,
Proof
but
is here.
I did question it.
So you're not feeling well. Your mom had some allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Noelle isn't feeling well. Claire has mosquito bites.
I lost all my hearing.
All your hearing.
My hearing was gone. I didn't have my contact in because my eye had an allergic reaction or something, so it was red. I couldn't see, I couldn't hear, couldn't taste, smell.
COVID. Claire had some sort of an allergic reaction plus bug bites.
So her skin was inflamed.
So I had a lot to deal with. I hope everybody can empathize with me. To add insult to injury, as we were driving along, we had stopped at a gas station, got some clothes out because it had gotten a little bit chilly, and we have a Yakima on top of the van. So we closed the Yakima, and apparently we didn't close it well enough because as we're driving, we just hear this big thud, and the top of the Yakima had fallen off and was just sitting in the middle of the road. Luckily, none of our luggage fell out.
That was miraculous.
We get out. Now we're in a minivan. It's a 2018 Kia Sedona. It's a hell of a ride. And you got to understand that we're packed with 7 people, all of our luggage, and now this 6-foot Yakima lid
is gone.
In the middle of the road.
You guys tried to recover it.
We tried to recover it, but there's no way that it would go back on, and it's not going to fit in the van, so we just had to crush it. So we have all of these pieces in the van. Now the Yakima was full of bugs because we've been driving a million miles and killing so many bugs. So just shoving Yakima pieces until we could find a dumpster.
Well, not just, okay, so the luggage that was in the Yakima goes into the van now.
Now it has to go in the van.
And the Yakima pieces, you kind of glossed over. It was a very full ride.
It was so much fun. But
we were all still sick.
And everybody's sick.
And still itchy.
So we found a dumpster, got rid of the Yakima, and then we got to enjoy the Redwoods, which I thought was absolutely incredible. If everybody wasn't so sick and miserable to be around, then I would have had even more fun just hanging out there because I thought it was really cool.
I don't remember it.
Really? Caitlin was high on drugs.
I was on Benadryl.
You didn't know where she was.
I was taking everything.
The Redwoods are amazing. Definitely a place that I would go back to. Very, very pretty.
I would go back so I could see it. And because again, I couldn't see. I was still blind. So I was blind there. I mean, it looked big.
We're going to take time and have lots of Redwood footage here for you to relive.
Okay.
So you can watch this video.
I'm excited for this.
We started and finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, so book number 2. You probably don't remember any of that either.
No, I slept. That was, I think, when the medicine hit real good.
I was surprised at how wide open Northern California is. So driving past the Redwoods, we didn't go on the highway really, like the coast highway, but then we drove down to San Francisco, Napa Valley, seeing the vineyards. All of that was pretty cool. Neat. Again, this is me talking now because you were asleep. We pulled into San Francisco, and for whatever reason, I never really thought much of the Golden Gate Bridge. I had never seen it in person. So for whatever reason, I thought it was kind of meh. And then when we pulled around, I don't know, there's this reveal where you come around a corner and it's there and it is huge and it was really cool. I did hand the camera off to Jared and Ray to get footage of the Golden State Bridge. I should have given them some practice with the camera beforehand because our footage of the Golden Gate Bridge
was less than epic.
We definitely get the undercarriage of the Golden Gate Bridge. So you were going to be looking right up under the legs of the Golden Gate Bridge. San Francisco has some crazy roads. The hills are just insane. I can't imagine driving those with a clutch because that would be miserable. But we pulled into San Francisco and we got to stay at the Hyatt. This was put on by ET Family Travel. This hotel was amazing.
It was really pretty.
The kids were blown away. I was blown away with what it looks like inside. It was much needed, especially after everybody's not feeling well, to get to a place that was just super nice for us and great meals. Thank you, ET Family Travel. This was another stop that was much needed. They had been amazing. So Ben, we stayed with family. Now we're back on the tour of them setting up places for us, and this was awesome. So we got to nestle into our hotel. Everybody just kind of passed out and went to sleep because we have a big day ahead of us. Well, and this is where it was a blessing in disguise that blessing in disguise that the Yakima fell off, because now that we're in San Francisco in parking garages, we could fit places. If we would have had that Yakima, we wouldn't have fit anywhere. We would have been hitting all these parking garages. So we did it on purpose.
We would have had to have ditched it anyway.
Right.
It was the Lord's choice.